I'm at an all-time.
Good morning. Hope everybody is doing well out there. It is Saturday, and we have some KFL preseason action in Florida. And it is, it's Florida's doing Florida things. And we're going to check the score right now. Just get right into the score. Check this out, y'all. The Copperheads are not playing around. They are not playing around. They're absolutely putting a beat down right now on the Swamp Donkeys, 233 to 119, but it's early. It's early. We still have until about 2 o'clock or so. But this is it's just not going the Swamp Donkeys way. So we're gonna get some of these guys on right now and see how they are doing. And let's go ahead and get some of the Copperheads on first, guys. It is Conrad Benetti and Thomas Woodring from the Florida Copperheads. What is up, gentlemen? What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, what's going on, man? Happy KFL preseason day.
Yes, sir. Beautiful day it is.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Well, Conrad, let's go ahead and get to you, man. The Florida Copperheads, dude, you guys are absolutely making a smackdown right now, dude. I mean, it's not even fair. What's going on with that?
Well, I mean, it's a tough bite today. So, I mean, I said if it's going to be a tough bite on Fellsmere, we should run away with it. I mean,
why is that?
Because we're going to make the proper adjustments. They'll keep throwing jackhammers all day. And I changed baits like 5 times already. You know what I mean?
So are you saying that they're one bait wonders?
Throw the jackhammer. You know?
Oh my God!
No disrespect to those guys, though.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring on one of your opponents here, Ryan from the Swamp Donkeys. Man, are you going to take that crap?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not catching them on a jackhammer.
I can't hear you, man. Say that again.
I said I'm definitely not throwing a jackhammer today.
Yeah. So talk about the conditions, man. It looks like bluebird skies and all that stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean it's nice out.
For sure.
Got a little bit of wind.
Yeah, I see that, man. Looks kind of perfect, man.
I can barely hear you.
For sure. Well, I'm going to bring in your teammate, Mr. Robert Brooks, man. What's going on, man? Welcome to your KFL debut, my friend. And he's Robert, are you there? Nope. Done. Chris Clutter. What's going on, man?
What's going on,
buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Welcome to your KFL debut, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. So Conrad's dropping hammers and trash talking on the water with you guys, man, saying, all you guys are good as one bait wonders, man. What's going on with that?
Oh, to be expected from that guy. Did Conrad tell you what he showed up in at the boat ramp today? I got some pictures. We could talk about it.
Oh, really? Well, I've got a picture
Dang.
of Conrad that you can buy off me.
Well, let's just say he went on a Tinder date. It couldn't have gone well because he was in brown penny loafers. So, I'm glad that he's catching fish because I don't think he was too successful in the other adventures.
Oh my God! So let's get back. Conrad, did you strike out last night on Tinder, man?
I don't want to talk about it. All right.
Well,
Hey,
those penny
Conrad,
loafers,
what was his
man.
name again?
Yeah, very funny. I can't hear all the vibration from the jackhammers out here.
I'm throwing a Carolina rig whopper popper, so I'm getting my fish on.
Those work, man. Ryan, talk about the bite this morning, man.
It was tough this morning. I had a little bit of motor problems this morning, but we're starting to get into them now. So hopefully it continues.
Yeah, I mean, let me get Tom on. Thomas, man, let me ask you a question, man. I mean, you know this more than anybody, man. I mean, typically this bite, in Florida it's just sporadic, man. It just comes and goes as big waves, man. Is that what you guys are seeing kind of in the wintertime too?
For the last weekend when I was out here, yeah. It's a certain time of day, certain water temperature, they just turn on and go crazy. Until then, it's going to be hit or miss.
Right.
This morning was great for me. I had a bunch of fish. I didn't measure a lot of the smaller ones because we were putting up some numbers. So I'm like, we don't need these. We're going to call them anyway. And then I've had a dry spell here for probably the past, 2 hours. So I made a long run, and we're going to see if it pays off. I think this afternoon, closer to 2, I think we're going to see the bite kind of turn on. It's a shame that it ended right at 2.
Yeah, right on, man. Right on. Well, again, I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean, we're gonna see what happens here. I'm a firm believer of the solar cycle, man. And as the moon gets further and further away, sometimes that bite just absolutely kicks on. I'm gonna bring in another guy making his KFL debut, Mr. Charlie Greer from the Swamp Donkeys, man. Welcome, my friend. How you doing?
Man, having a good dink fest out here.
I hear you. What a great camera angle you got, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, good job, man. Good job. So, what's the bait du jour that you're throwing right now, man?
Kind of switching back and forth with Conrad's favorite chatterbait and throwing a swim bait.
Okay, excellent. So those that don't know who Charlie Greer is, he's kind of silent behind the scenes, in the Florida community, but man, he can freaking flat out fish. Good friends with Sherman Bishop, and man, just a hell of a guy. So welcome, Charlie, man.
Man, thank you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get your teammate here as well, Mr. Bobby Morin. What's going on, buddy? You're on mute, man. You're on mute. Somebody tell Bobby he's on mute.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Good
go.
morning.
What's going on, man?
Oh, well, we got into our first spot this morning once we finally got to it. And it looks like everybody took all the grass out of the lake and put it up there in that spot.
Gotcha.
And it took us forever to get out of it.
Right.
We got up in it, and I think it took us probably the last hour and a half trying to get out of it.
Right.
So we're making a move now, going into a little bit better conditions, we think.
Gotcha.
Waiting on that major bite to start, I guess, about 11:30.
Mm-hmm. That's why we waited till about 10:30 to come on, y'all.
It's been a dink fest, I can tell you that.
Right. Well, for those guys who just joining us, let's go ahead and go over the score, guys. I mean, Copperheads 247 now to 119.5. That's a double up, man. That's a double up. Bobby, what are you gonna do to counteract that, man?
Well, hoping the bite's gonna pick back up. There wasn't much of anything for a top water bite this morning. We were throwing frogs, spooks, you name it. Couldn't get anything, nothing. It just seemed like the whole lake was dead.
Right. Right on.
So we're going to go out and catch big fish and get a free lunch on it.
I hear you, man. Well, let's go ahead and get the overall leader on the big screen here. Conrad, man, you've had a good morning, dude. I mean, Conrad's doing Conrad things, man. Good morning fishing for you, man. Like you said, you're kind of throwing a whole toolbox at him right now, right?
Oh yeah. I've had to. I mean, in the morning I figured it out pretty fast. Kind of got lucky. I just went with something that I thought would work. It did.
Right.
I lost about a 10-pounder this morning.
Oh man.
Had it right next to the kayak, about a 24, 25 incher. It was a giant.
Oh my God.
Oh, that would have been a game changer right there.
No, I mean, come out firing like that, dude.
I don't got a net, so I was busy wrestling her back and
Trying to
forth.
figure what mine's got it going to the heads.
Wow.
To the earpiece. It's not coming through the speaker.
Let me mute him. Go ahead, Conrad.
Of course, no net. You're wrestling with a big fish back and forth. She slipped the hook.
Yeah. That's
That was heartbreaking. It took me a while to get over that one.
So what's the boat traffic like this morning? I heard MLF might be down there right now, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few boats out there. It's nothing major. Nothing that's really going to affect your fishing.
I got you.
Conrad lost his net on his date last night.
I forgot a few things, man. That date threw me all off, man.
I got you, man. So
we lost Denise. He had some issues.
Yeah, I heard Jason Denise is not making it here, man. It's one man down in this preseason game. It's 8 versus 8 today. Well, I mean, it was open for 8 versus 8, and we got these leaderboards, best 20 fish for the team, man. So that's why you're seeing these huge high scores right now.
Starley drove down from Georgia, man.
I know, and your boy Jason couldn't make it.
Unbelievable, man.
It is unbelievable. And Starley's on the board, by the way.
Oh, he got on the board?
He got on the board.
Beautiful.
He is on the board, but
Fellsmere hasn't been kind to Starley.
No. I don't think Florida as a whole has been kind to Starley.
No. I got him out one day. We did pretty good.
Right on. Well, Conrad, what do you think about the schedule, man? We just did that schedule release here this past Thursday, man. I think it was a big hit. And what do you think about your schedule?
Beautiful. We love it, man. I think we're home for, I don't know.
That's not true.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I got boaters talking to me. I'll mute myself.
That's all right.
We're in Florida for like a month.
Yeah.
The away game, the away home game, and then we got a couple home games, and we got a bye week. So
yeah,
I mean, it just worked out beautiful. We got a good game plan this year. We're
great,
very
man.
Excited about what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I would say, let's just be honest. I think you guys would say you had a disappointing season last season. Going 3-3, missing the playoffs. Not what you guys expected. And just one of those things. You guys had a hard time getting guys to some events. I mean, let's be fair. I mean, some of your guys are traveling 10, 12 hours to try to get some away games. But at the end of the day, now that that's kind of been corrected with this new schedule, new season, man. I think you guys can make some noise, man.
Yeah, we got guys in a different frame of mind. I mean, we understand better now what we have to do to compete. I mean, those away games, that's everything.
Right on. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think we show there. I don't think anyone's coming into Florida and beating us.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm going to get your teammate here, Tom, again on. And Tom, man, talk about last season, bro. I mean, you had a pretty good season last season, man. I mean, all the way around. Not only just with KFL, but with KAF and all that stuff, man. Heck of a season. And I don't think you're a Florida native, right? You came down from another state.
No, I'm down from Pennsylvania.
That's right.
But to me, it was disappointing because I know how to fish the northern lakes and stuff, and it was one thing after another. Like the 2 away games that I fished, Hurricane kept us out of pre-fish, and then it was only me and Starley against Virginia, and Starley did a hell of a job pre-fishing, coming up with game plan. We had that lake pretty much picked apart, and even one of the Virginia guys, when we took off and met us at the ramp after, man, looks like you guys did what you wanted to do. But we had a big monster front come in and drop the temperature in the water by
swing.
Nope, swing in a minute, he dropped it.
Oh.
We dropped the temperature by like 7 degrees overnight. And if we'd have moved about 100 yards, the fish were there on an edge. And trying to make an adjustment like that on a fly in a lake that you're not familiar with, it's kind of hard. But the good thing is, like, we played really well at home. We stayed undefeated. We
Yep.
actually did very well in the team did really well in Alabama.
Yeah.
We're kind of happy with that. Even though we lost, we did way better.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
What
you
we were
guys,
hoping to
that was
do.
your first away game. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was, you're not going in there, not expecting, how this is all going to work. I mean, you guys did very well, I thought. And then, you guys were pre-fishing kings in North Carolina. And you got one on?
Yeah, but he's not going to count.
I got you.
Yeah, he's
My
gone.
goodness, man.
I just missed 2. One was really nice.
I saw that, Conrad.
One was about 5 or 6 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a good one.
gotcha. Let's see if we can get Mr. Robert Brooks on from the Swamp Donkeys. Robert, you got us, man.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? I know you're in and out there. It looks like you have better signal, man. What's going on, man?
I just put one on the board just now. I think the bike's starting to turn on a little bit.
Very good, man. Very good. As expected. We think that it's going to start turning on around 11 o'clock or so. But you guys are in a little bit of a hole, man. What's the game plan? What's the chatter right now with the Swamp Donkeys? Oh, I see one big hand.
High five.
Yeah, high five. His cell phone coverage is not the best. Charlie, let's get back to you, man. What's the chatter like right now between the team?
It's actually kind of quiet.
Really? Quiet's not good.
We're all just, that's all right. This is my first trip out here, and a lot of searching and looking, and that's what it is. Just getting the right area, the right. It's gonna come out for us.
Right. Hey, Conrad, John Fox and Sherman Bishop, man, they haven't come on yet. I don't know if they've got the link or not.
Yeah, it was sent. Everybody should have it.
Okay. All right, good. John's asking, does he want to come on? I'm like, yeah. I mean, come on, So, but yeah, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna get to Chris, man. Chris Clutter looks like he's fishing some pretty shallow stuff there, man.
Yeah, I got my back against the reeds behind me. There's some hydrilla mats in front of me, and I'm fishing, with the wind, seeing if we can get on a bite here. Gotcha. I missed probably it was at least a 20-incher earlier today flipping, and I missed another about 19 and a half at the boat. So it's been a tough day.
Yeah, that's frustrating, man. Especially when the bite's a little slow and you're missing fish, man. It's frustrating. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of boats around me right now on the north end, so I know you guys probably heard the conversation. There was a bigger gentleman in the boat over here saying he would sink a kayak if he sat in it. So. Oh no way. Nah. You're not this new canoe. Nah, you're not gonna sink. You're not gonna sink it. Trust me. Wait, I got to think. Charlie looks like no, he doesn't have one on. Gotcha. So Chris, is that your jam, man? Is that what you like doing, man? Flipping heavy cover? Yeah, man. I love punching. I love flipping mats and punching heavy cover. I like the fight. Gotcha. So you're Doug Wilson Jr., huh? I don't know, man. You told me I was Chris Catucci. Now I'm someone else. You are Chris Catucci. There's just no way around that, man. I hope you looked him up because you are his. I couldn't figure out how to spell his name. Cat and then Uchi. It's UCCI. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I'll have to look him up still. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll have to get you guys on together, man, because you guys are twins, no doubt. Well. Let's go over to Mr. John Fox. What's going on, man?
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing fine, man. Welcome to KFL 2022 version. What's going on, man?
Just swinging and missing a lot.
Yeah, man. I didn't see much on the board for you guys, but I mean, your team is doing very well overall.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You just want to join that ruckus, right?
That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
I lost one earlier that got me in the hydrilla. He was probably about 6 pounds.
Wow. John, are you fishing the area that we fished a lot?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm a little north of there, Greg.
Wow, Conrad. Good deal.
You guys were.
I got you. Good deal. John, what are you throwing right now, man?
Right now I'm throwing a fluke.
Okay, that's why I thought the way you were fishing there. All right, let's get back to with the leader. Let's go ahead and show the score here real quick. But there you go. Conrad leads the board 99.5 inches. Conrad, I believe that's 6 fish on the board for you.
Yep.
262 to 135 right now. Copperheads extend their lead. Robert Brooks now leads for the Swamp Donkey, 68.75. Sherman with 43 1/4. And Matt Kasperek with 35 1/4. Matt had a pretty nice fish on there. I think he was over a 20 incher on the board there. So not bad at all. But let's get back with Mr. Benetti. See if we can get some fish swinging in the boats, man.
They seem to be short striking right now. They're not really eating it, you know?
Yeah. I was talking to Blake Knight, man. He's fishing Texas right now. He's kind of fluking around too, and he's saying the same thing. They're just swiping at it right now, man. Just chasing bait and,
Just, a little different, but
yeah, for sure.
Right before we came on, I had 2 back-to-back 17.5s.
Right.
I thought I was getting into a pot of them, and that was it. I think I'm going to go back and drift back through.
Looks like the grass is laid down a little bit. I guess the grass is dying out there from the last time I've been there.
The water came up. They raised the water level a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So the hydrilla's all here. It's just down about, it's just barely under the surface, but you still got those beautiful holes in here, you know?
Yeah. Right on. That's actually my favorite type of fishing, man. When that hydrilla is just below the water line, man. So much to do. So much to do. Conrad, talk about your setup, man. It looks like you're throwing a pretty stiff rod there, man.
Yeah, it's a 7.6 medium heavy fast. My worm rod.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right now. Just dragging a worm through these hydrilla holes.
I got you.
It was working earlier very well.
Right. Frank wants to know, what's the air and water temperature there, man?
I don't have my fish finder with me. Another one of the things I forgot.
It sounds like you're great prepared today, man.
Probably in the it's like probably 77. Air temp, water temp's probably I don't know, 60s.
Okay. All right, 70s and 60s. Fair.
It's 65.
There you go.
You see that?
Yeah. Nailed it. Now, what's the deal without the hat, man? Conrad, you don't wear a lot of hats, do you?
Yeah, I don't want to mess up my hair,
Are you Greg Blanchard 2.0?
Well, we're going out to dinner. I want to look good when I'm eating on their dime,
Oh, my God. I hear you, man.
I want them to really look in my eyes when I'm eating my steak,
I hear you, man. Jesus criminy. Oh.
That's right. I said steak too, boys.
Little Vienna sausage. Oh my God, hilarious. Well, if anything, we're not catching fish. We got a comic show going on right now. Good Lord. All right, let's get back with Bobby. Bobby's been in and out. What's going on with your cell phone, man?
I'm trying to figure out. I can't hear you.
Stop pressing buttons.
I can't hear you. It's got it in my earpiece for some reason. Won't let me get it on speaker.
Well, just leave it in your earpiece, man.
Coming up back to that area where I lost a 10-pounder earlier.
Oh, okay.
Coming right up on it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm not going to hook that one, but maybe another big moved in her place.
Jason Diddy says you had sausage last night. Is that true? Brian says it's very hard to find steak at Philsmere.
Yeah. He's right about that.
Chris, let's see here. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
That's a true story right there.
Yeah. I heard you go right outside town. There's a lot of fat cows around, man.
Oh, 100%.
Like grass eaters, man.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, thank God we're on Motion Sports Network and not on Real TV, man. We get off so bad, man. By the way, go to Roku. Go to Roku or Amazon Fire. You'll see these lovely, lovely pictures and this broadcast right on your Roku and Amazon Fire right now. Motion Sports Network, man. It's exciting. Very good. Broadcasting to the masses.
Hey, Craig, how many fish we got on the board? We don't got our full 20 yet, do we?
I don't think so, man. Honestly, it'd take forever for me to count that right now. But you figure you're about what, maybe 11 or 12?
We got to be more than that, no?
Nah, 260. It's probably 12 fish, man. You figured 10. You're probably 10 average. Nah, probably 13 fish. Somebody's in some wind. Man, it looks beautiful out there, man. I made a huge mistake by staying in Virginia. I should have been in Florida right now, man, with you guys. Oh, 16. Jason Denny says 16 for the Copperheads. Thank you, Jason. And Brian, 16, commented.
Somebody's on.
Somebody sounds like they're on. I'm looking, though. I don't see anything. Oh, it's Chris. He's punching. That's why. Let's watch Chris punch a little bit. Chris, if you don't mind, man, let everybody see your punching setup, man. What you like to do, bud?
I'm throwing a jackhammer right now, but I am literally a 4x4 in it through this hydrilla. I'll show you my punching setup though, real quick.
Yeah, man.
All right. Now, my reel is not in yet, so this was a standby. Basically, I got a Spiralite, which has the wrapped guides on it. It's a 7.6 extra heavy, and I'm flipping. I don't know if you can see that's a Miller 3/4 ounce Miller.
Wow,
weight.
So you kind of like Tokyo rig it, man. Look at that.
Yeah. So it's like a punch shot.
Yeah,
and then
man.
obviously that's the Berkeley Pit Boss in black and blue.
Right on.
So
right on. Is it what is that, a 5/0 hook?
4/0. That's a 4/0 owner. It's a 4/0 owner jungle flipping hook.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
So that's what I was having luck with earlier, but now I'm not having luck with my trolling motor. So.
Oh Lord, that's no good.
It's dying on me.
Not talking about motors.
So, Chris, let me ask you a question, man.
Sure.
Have a little healthy debate. So, I use nothing but left-handed reels. Even if I'm using spinning or if I'm using bait caster. And the reason for that is because, like you, I'm a grass fisherman and I like to punch and I like to flip. And the guys that have right-handed reels when they punch and flip, to me, it just seems like you lose efficiency because you're flipping with your right, and then you have to take your reel and then move it to your left and then reel down, right? So I kind of taught myself a long time ago, even as a kid, to just keep it left.
Yeah, I've heard that. I just enjoy. It's so awkward for me to reel with my left hand, especially when
a
you're
lot of
trying
people
to pull
say that they can't.
The girls from the grass. Yeah. Even my spinning reel though, I reel with my right hand, so I'm a little bit of an odd bird when it comes to that.
See, to me, I mean, look, my OCD kicks in when I see somebody you use a spinning reel and it's on the right hand side. I have to turn them off. I just can't. I have to turn my head. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me, man. I can't watch it. I
don't really use much sissy sticks, so it's not in my hand very often,
I hear you. Hey, I'm gonna get your teammate on, Mr. Jimmy Merritt. What's going on, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Well, I mean, Jimmy, you tell me, man. Looks like it's a little rough day out there for you guys.
Yeah, I've missed a couple, and then I got the 19 or 18 on chatterbait. So
yeah, I saw that, man. Very good. Well, Conrad was busting on you guys because all you guys are throwing is chatterbaits, and now I see 2 in a row that you guys are throwing chatterbaits, so he's not wrong.
Nah. Actually, that's the first. That's the first fish I've ever caught on a chatterbait.
No way.
Oh.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Wow.
Gotta get rid of these damn gnats.
Right?
I hear you, man. The bugs are out, huh? It's love bug time in Florida, isn't it? Jimmy, talk about your setup, man. What you got going on?
Oh, I'm just throwing a 6 kilo, 7 foot medium,
Right.
and a typhoon reel with a black and blue chatterbait for right now.
I got you.
Rough.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, let's get back with Ryan O'Neill. Ryan,
What's up, guys?
All right, what are you doing right now, man?
I'm throwing a underspin.
Oh, an underspin. Wow, that's something a little different for Florida.
So catching a bunch of small ones, so I'm just waiting for that big bite.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you're kind of keeping it right above that grass line, man, just trying to make some noise and then not dropping him in his hole. Yeah, trying to get him to come up.
I'm getting all my fish like when I get stuck and I pop it out. That's when they're hitting it.
Right on. Somebody's moving, so let me see here.
Yeah.
Is that you, Chris?
I got her back open. Let's go.
All right, Chris, I'm gonna meet you just 1 second until you get to your spot, okay?
Sure.
All right, let's see. It's not Chris. It must be Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that noise is coming.
Robert Brooks said he's coming for you, Conrad.
What's that?
Robert Brooks is coming for you, he said.
Come again? Who? No, Brooks.
Oh, you got one on? Nope. Man, we're striking out, man. All right, let's get back to Charlie. Let's check out what Charlie's doing. Charlie, you said this is your first time at Philsmere?
Yeah, it's my first time ever out here.
No kidding. Wow.
That's what tells me.
That's crazy. Wow. Now, you live more northern Florida?
No, I live over in Lake Placid. I'm only about 2.5 hours.
Wow. Very surprising. Very surprising. All right, we got Robert Brooks back. Good deal. Well, what do you think about Philsmere, man? I mean, you're sitting there, taking it all in, man.
Who, me?
No, Charlie.
Oh.
First impressions, man.
I mean, it's just a lake full of grass to me. There's a damn lot of little fish in it, I can tell you that.
Yeah. It does have some tanks, though. It does have some tanks.
Sure it does. I fished Caveville a lot. I made the trip around here.
Right on. Man, we got to get Sherman on. Where's Mr. Bishop, man? I heard he had a whole new camera setup and everything else, man. This guy's never on when we fish, man. He's like the secret assassin. He's like some kind of secret Shriner or something, man, when he fishes. Start to call into question, man.
Guy.
Get him on camera. Oh, we got some walkie-talkies, man. Oh, I love it. Conrad's pulling something out of his tackle box. Let's
that was about a 5-inch fish.
Yeah, they look real cute this morning with their walkie-talkies talking back and forth.
Yeah, let's not talk about what you look like.
Real cute, guys.
Real pretty boy. You look real pretty.
You were the cute one, all dressed up this morning.
I'm gonna bring him some pennies for those penny loafers.
Oh my God, going back in the 80s, right?
Oh man, you should have seen him.
Did he cuff his pants?
No, they were so tight he didn't need to cuff them. They couldn't get past his ankles. That might be the part of the problem, Conrad.
I'm just out here fishing, boys.
That's what you call it.
Here leading the pack.
Just out here enjoying myself on the water.
I hear you, man. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
There's one.
right, let's get Chris on. He's got a pole bender.
Nope. Come off.
Man.
It's number 2 on this point. Little shiner stick.
Gotcha. Guys, let's talk about that real quick, man. The shiner fishermen, man, they're ruining that lake, dude.
Well, Roland Martin was out here today chumming them up, so.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really famous for that.
Yeah.
They act like they catch something. You know, when they catch like a 4 or 5 pounder on a shiner, they're like, "Oh my God, that's the greatest experience ever."
Yeah, look what I can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little Ralphie.
Right. Right on.
Right.
I'm getting bored with this chatterbait. Might need to go find a mat.
Patience, young Skywalker, man. Patience, man. All right, let's see what Robert's doing here, man.
What's going on?
Let's get this scoreboard up here. 276.5 to 150.5. So Swamp Donkeys did add a couple fish on the board. Robert, you're at 84.25, buddy. You are second right now in the overall standings, right behind Conrad Benetti by 15 inches. So it's just a fish that separates the two of you. So not too bad. Not too bad. Sherman with another fish at 57.75. So not too bad, gentlemen.
Came off.
Robert, what are you throwing right now, man?
I'm throwing hopes and dreams into this water.
That's pretty good.
Like it.
I hear you, man. Is that a Veritas rod?
This is a Johnny Morris Carbon Light.
Okay.
With a 6-gill reel.
Very good. Is anybody throwing fluoro right now? Or is everybody's throwing braid?
I'm throwing floral.
Okay.
I have 17-pound floral.
Gotcha. Benetti's doing something new here real quick. He's actually standing up and fishing, man. Wow. I've never seen you stand up in your kayak and fish.
Yeah. I got a pretty large bait on, so you want some good leverage to set that hook, you know?
For sure. For sure.
He probably got his circulation back after wearing that tight shirt this morning.
Frank says, Mr. Brooks, great crotch shot. Are those khakis?
Oh, yeah.
So you're the Jim Harbaugh of the KFL.
Hey, these are comfortable, man. Got good airflow.
I hear you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I do, man. You got to keep those boys cool, man. Everybody knows that.
Let the boys breathe.
You got to let them breathe, man. Very important, especially in Florida.
Got a frog tied on? Got a frog on?
Conrad, I know where you're at, dude. I'm not joking.
I'm sure you do.
I do. I know exactly where you're at.
It was on fire this morning, and then right before we came on broadcast.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I'm looking at what's behind you.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Let's get another Swamp Donkey making his KFL debut. Mr. Bob Brusky, what's going on, brother?
Yeah.
What's up, Greg?
What's
going
on, man?
Hear you. I was on previously. I guess my Chinese iPhone doesn't want to work today. The Chinese are listening to it too much.
Yeah,
but
unlike LeBron, we are not afraid to.
That's right, man.
Yeah, exactly. We're not afraid
We're not
to
afraid
down
to say
China.
what things are around here.
Exactly. Let's tell them the truth, man. You know.
How's things by you, brother?
Man, we're doing good, man. Just sitting here watching the scoreboard, man. I'm hoping for some action, man.
Yeah, I wish I could say that I'm contributing to the action, but every fish I caught has been 13 inches or 13 and a half inches or smaller.
I got you, man. Hey, this is the KFL, man. This is the big leagues. 14 is the minimum. Yeah. And
that's a good
we did that on purpose, man. You know, we're not in for some dink fest, man. We're not interested.
Man, it's a good lesson. That's all right.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you need to learn those.
For sure.
It's a good one for me.
What do you think about the KFL format, man? Team format like this and all that stuff, man.
I love it. I mean, it's an opportunity. It's just like KBBT, right? You're going head to head against people.
Yeah.
But there's more strategy involved, right? You get an opportunity to think about what guys' strengths are, what you know about the body of water, and then how do you line up the resources you have against the lake you're fishing on. And
right on.
And this is the first time I've ever been on Fellsmere, as asinine as that sounds, having lived in Florida.
That's crazy.
Since
You and Charlie
2003.
both live in Florida. I've never been on Fellsmere. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Charlie calls it the big grass pond.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Is
that a tugboat?
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Somebody's trying to call
Did I
Bob.
lose you, Greg?
Yeah. No, I'm here.
Everyone can see or hear you, but I can't see or hear y'all.
Yep, that's
What
all
the
right.
hell's going on?
We'll move over here.
You
till
there?
Bob gets. Yes, we're here, Bob.
Hopefully you guys can still hear me. If not, then
Yeah,
just
we're
kick
here,
me
man.
off. I'm still on the screen. But yeah, first time at Fellsmere. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do. I know it's the Copperheads home lake, so I got to make that 4-hour commute a little more often to figure this place out.
Yeah, it's a different place for sure, man. It's a lot of fun, but it'll drive you crazy.
I can't hear you, brother. If you can hear me.
All right, let me just go ahead and remove him real quick until he gets his phone working. Conrad, where's Kasperic, man? Where's Kasperic and Sherman?
I believe they're down south.
Well, they need to get on air. We need to see this, man.
Send it to them directly if you can.
I did.
Yeah, I mean they know it. It was on the group chat. Everybody viewed it.
Yeah, let me message Kasperic. All right, cool. They have the messages, man. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, they have it. We're sitting here watch Conrad fish for a while.
Oh, I'm not on anything. I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't know, man. All right, now we're getting some of these guys. It seems like some of these guys are having cell phone issues out there, man. Shouldn't, because
I switched to that first responder, AT&T first responder internet.
Yeah,
it's been great. I don't lose service.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's
I'm on the same program, brother.
Are you? Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Nice, man.
Service anywhere or no?
No, I'm good. Everywhere I go.
That's
FirstNet,
great.
right?
Works awesome.
So why can't they do that for everybody? You know what I mean? Why
yeah, right.
I mean, sounds like a conspiracy to me, man.
Yeah,
I agree.
For sure.
Wow.
Derek Brundle says, "Let's see that Benetti pose."
We gotta get one on the.
Gotta get one first, man.
We gotta get one on the boat first.
Yeah, you can't pose with that. Yeah, you can't invisible pose.
You guys came on too late, man. I was doing good this morning.
Nah, man. We got full-fledged confidence in you, man.
The wind stopped and the bite just died. Whatever little bite we had is non-existent right now.
Crazy. Crazy. You got to force feed them, man.
Yeah, man. Seems like it.
Those who have just joined us, go ahead and go over a little score update. Oh, man, Swamp Donkey's coming up. 276.5 to 182.25 now. They're coming up, guys. Ryan O'Neill now at 64.75 inches.
Had a boy, Rhino.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, doing pretty well. We'll do a little ad read here real quick, guys. This segment is brought to you by Three Bells Outfitters. Go to threebells with an e.com. Go just check them out, man. All full service tackle shop and outfitter shop for everything that you need for your kayaks. Man, go see them. They're out of Connecticut. Fantastic sponsor of the KFL. Go see threebellsoutfitters.com. Really good people. If you know Lauren Fury and Bunch, man, they are absolutely invested in this kayak community, man. Go check them out. threebellsoutfitters.com. Check them out. Awesome people. All right. Very good. Conrad, so I got a question, man. Are you going to be upgrading your yak this year, man, and setup? Or are you going to still keep the same ride?
Yeah, man. I love my 11.5 lure. It does everything I need it to do. It's light.
For sure.
I can throw it wherever I need to. Stand up in it, no problem. It's stable as anything else. I got no issues with it.
Yeah, might as well, man. Don't fix something that's not broken, right?
That's it, man. I mean, I'm not too anal about stuff. You know what I mean? It floats. Get where I need to go. That's it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But Conrad, you had messaged me before this preseason game, man. We were talking about how the bite was just dead; it was slow, and you had said that the only thing they were catching on was shiners, man. I mean, do you think these fish are starting to acclimate just to live bait, man, and just throwing this other crap away? I'm talking about the bigger fish. I'm not talking about the dinks.
I think it's the temps we've been having at night. I mean, it's been in the 40s at night.
Right.
40s at night, and then it'll get to like 77 during the day. So the temperature swings are just these fish don't know what to do.
Right. In your opinion, what do fish do in those 40-degree temps, man? You think they tuck under the mats real tight?
Yeah, I think they hunker down. You know, they get up into the hydrilla and hunker down, you know?
Right. Or belly down in the mud or in the sand.
I know, you know, a lot of guys were saying punching was the ticket right now, but, you know, I caught, you know, I've been catching, doing what I'm doing. I really haven't punched a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Well, those fish, you know, I mean, they go in and out, man. They roam. They drive these smaller fish out of those mats and stuff like that. I mean, they'll come out.
I mean, it's bluebird skies, man. These fish should be starting to cruise at some point.
Oh, I agree, man.
You know?
Yep. Just got to find the right place at the right time, my friend.
That's it.
All right. Sherman says he's having service issues. So he tried. He's got one bar. He needs those first responder phones, man.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I jumped all over that. I said, oh, man, for KFL, KBBT, you can't beat that.
Oh, yeah.
I never had service with my other phone, so.
No, I know. We never got you on air. We never got you on air. People did not have the pleasure of seeing Mr. Benetti do his thing.
Yeah, I was all in when I heard about that thing, you know?
Oh, heck yeah.
I didn't know how good it was going to be, but after using it now for a few months, it's amazing.
Right.
Haven't lost service anywhere yet.
Right on. Conrad, it looks like you're just basically just cruising around finding holes here and there, man, and just.
Yeah, I mean before it was
no
working.
Set pattern.
Before it was working well. There's not much going on. I went south. There's not much going on down that way. This was the only area where I found fish.
Right.
So I'm just trying to work a few different baits through here and see if they're here. They just want something, you know, want something else.
For sure. For sure. All right, let's get this up right now. The Florida Copperhead logo. Benetti's representing there. So let's talk about your first matchup, man. We went ahead and again did the schedule announcement. You guys have the Alabama Hammers coming to Florida, man. Obviously, you guys gave Alabama Hammers their first loss last year. They have that bad taste in their mouth, man. That's what actually cost them, potentially home field advantage throughout the South. They're coming back. They got a little bit sense of what's going on at Fellsmere, man. But talk about that matchup coming up, man. June 4th.
I mean, yeah, they gave us our first loss of the season, and we gave them their first loss of the season.
Yeah.
We went to Alabama to lead off the season, and we lost it nearly. We gave them a great competition on that lake.
For
we
sure.
were leading the whole day, and then we just couldn't get the big bite.
Yeah.
I mean, we did good for just showing up. We just showed up and fished, and I think we had 160 inches or something like that.
Right.
But what was it, Coley McGowan? I mean, that kid's dangerous on that body of water. Well, he's showing himself to be dangerous anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's a great fisherman, man. I mean, you gotta give him hat, man. Just a good fisherman all the way around.
100%.
Derek Runnelsall says Carolina rigged whopper plopper he'd be throwing right now with a wacky rig chatterbait with 2-pound drop shot weight.
Really?
Yeah. Sounds legit, man. I mean, look, he is, part of the championship team, and was the championship MVP. So I would be listening to Derek.
Said I better start digging through my box, huh?
Mm-hmm. I throw a mirror lure through that grass, man. I think that would work too. Oh, we hooked up.
Oh boy, if that's a bass, it's a giant. Might be a mudfish. Oh boy.
Come on, Conrad.
It's coming right at me.
See what we got here, bud. We actually have some action on. Man, that pole is bending hard too.
Yeah, she's down in the hydrilla. It's not that big.
Okay.
She was buried in the hydrilla. It'll measure.
Okay, man. You got a little action there. There we go.
Yeah, they buried down in the hydrilla,
Yeah, oh yeah. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna have to hop off and measure this.
Hey, no problem, man. We'll go back with you, man. We'll get Charlie on. All right, there's another one, man. Conrad adding to his totals there, man. Good stuff. Charlie, man. That's not good news for the swamp donkeys.
That's all right, man. We still got a lot of time.
You do. Again, hopefully the bite starts picking up, man. For everybody.
I hope it does.
Oh.
This warmer air, what temperature's coming up, they should turn on here shortly.
Yeah, we certainly hope so.
I just hope the wind blows again.
Where's your teammates, man? None of your teammates are on air right now.
I got Jimmy Merritt following me around.
Well, get them on.
Jimmy Merritt has no service.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, y'all need to get those first responder phones, man. Figure all that out.
It'd be nice.
Or get to the Charlie Greer phone. What do you have, AT&T or Verizon?
I got T-Mobile.
Okay. All right. Not too bad.
No, it actually works better out here.
Like that Cricket wireless thing that Conrad had at one point, man, or whatever he had. I'm not sure what he had. It was the worst cell phone service I've ever seen in my life. Well. Look who we have here. Mr. Matt Kasperek, the top water genius himself. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Greg?
Man, dude, you're doing Matt Kasperek things, man. Catching tanks.
I don't know about catching tanks, man. This is a grind out here today.
Yeah, man. I hear you, man. Your boy Conrad's putting up some numbers, man. Nothing too big, but some numbers, man, is helping the team out overall.
That's what we're looking for. Somebody to put up numbers, and the rest of us try to put up the big.
Matt, I believe this is your KFL debut on air. I don't think we've seen you fish KBBT or KFL, man. This is a treat for all of us, man. This is the guy I was telling you, man. Watch him work. And I've never seen a guy work top water baits like this guy. And I mean, it's just a stroke of beauty, I think, of art. You know what I mean? So it's really, really cool.
Fun thing for me. I really enjoyed that top water club like most people do, but
yeah. Hey Matt, we're having a real hard time hearing you, bro. I don't know if your microphone's pushed down or whatever. You might want to flip your phone like horizontal if you can. So we'll let you fix that up.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better, man.
Yeah, I had music on in the background. I didn't think it shut off.
Okay, gotcha. Copperheads did hit their limit. You guys have now 20 fish. Let's go ahead and view that scoreboard right now. Let's see here. 327 right now, man. 327 to 182. Wow. That's Conrad now with 115.75. Solid.
Woo.
Solid, boys.
Made a little color change.
Okay. Those subtle changes, man. Those subtle changes for sure.
Second cast in with the new color, and that was it.
Conrad, man, we're a little disappointed. We need to see the pose going, man. Was that not pose worthy?
No, definitely not pose worthy.
I hear you. Well, man, look, we've got now Matt Kasparek on. I mean, again, this is the first time we've actually watched Matt on air fish with the KBBT and the KFL, man. It's a treat. Matt, you've got to show people what you're throwing, man.
Today's bait of the topwater choice is for you.
It's not only what he throws, but where he throws it. It's pretty impressive. Look at that. There you go. The spook.
Little custom paint job on the
That
super
is
spook.
okay. Wait. That is a beautiful paint job, man. Look at that green.
Yeah. Anybody who's looking for some of those, hit up Ross Myers on Facebook. He custom paints them.
That is a beautiful paint job, man, for sure.
If you ask him for what I'm throwing, he won't give it to you because I already told him. You know, if they ask what I'm throwing, don't give it to them.
No. What is that? Like an aqua color?
It's like a blue, and it has a silver glitter flake on the bottom, more like a chrome bottom with a glitter.
Right. One of my favorite baits to throw, man, especially in Florida. Just love throwing the spook, man. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised for this time of the year. I mean, if we had a little bit more wind today, it probably would be explosive. But right now, it's dead flat, calm wind, and
right.
About 60, 70 boats flying around today too.
Wow, that's what Conrad said. Conrad had said that the boat traffic's just awful. Not awful, but I mean, but it was out there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also the wind. He said, man, the bite was way better when the wind was blowing.
Yeah, we need this wind to come back, man, a little bit.
For sure.
If the wind would pick up, it would turn on fire, and then I'd show you what the prop bait would do.
Right on. So Matt likes throwing the devil's horse.
No,
but it's not a devil's horse. It's a
double prop bait by River to Sea called the Big Mistake.
Big Mistake. Yeah, that's it. There's a story behind the Big Mistake. Y'all know this story? Matt, do you know how the Big Mistake was actually done?
Yeah, they messed up on the production with I think it was
Chris Lane, exactly. Yep.
He wanted what was next to be the changer, but they made this one instead. It was a mistake.
It was exactly, and they called it Big Mistake. And who knew? It was one of the greatest top order baits ever, man, for sure.
One of my biggest producers, for sure.
Now, Matt, are you fishing where we fished, or are you a little north of that?
I'm a little bit north of that. Over
Gotcha.
here on the east side, water quality is not too good, but hard to find clean water with this many boats stirring it up.
For sure. Yeah, where we fish, he took us to the land of giants, and I've never seen such clear water in my life. Clear, deep water in my life. It was pretty impressive. I mean, yeah, you didn't know you were even on Fellsmere. I was like, what?
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
There's some areas you get into, and it's like the water's crystal clear, 6, 7 feet down, and you can look at the bottom and just see all the vegetation, see the roots.
For sure. Well, let's go ahead and get Jimmy Merritt back on. Jimmy, what's going on, man? You finally got some service?
Yeah, man. It's crappy out here.
Yeah, I see, man. I see. You ever heard of a guy named Robert Frank on Instagram? Yeah. That's Jimmy Merritt.
No.
He's the Robert Frank of the KFL. Oh man. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're trying to get some guys on. Let's watch Chris, man. Chris, are you punching again?
I just lost one on a speed worm.
Okay, I got you.
A tiny one. I wouldn't even want to admit to, especially with the Copperheads on here.
Yep.
Feel bad, man. I was about to take a picture of one I caught on the spook, but that's bigger than the spook.
I hear you, man.
Bob says Bob's right next to me. He says he's sorry his LeBron James phone isn't working.
LaChina James.
LaChina
James. All right, let's get back to Mr. Conrad Benetti, our scoreboard leader.
Tough bite, Greg. Tough bite today.
I see it, man. I see it. It's tough, man. I mean, you just got to dig down, man. I mean, I know. It gets like that here too, man. It's just it's pretty tough. Pretty tough to deal with.
What time we got?
It's 11:30, man.
11:30.
2.5 hours to fish. I was looking at the bass forecast for you guys, man. 5.3. It looks like your major starts right now. So hopefully things will pick up. I mean, it's not exact, but it works.
It works. Sometimes it's dead on. I think they always say give it a good hour before, hour after.
That's right. That's right, Matt. Exactly.
How's Danny doing out there? He put up any big?
Scott Shishowitz says, I'd rather be in Florida here in the Northeast. I hear the Northeast is getting ready to have one heck of a storm, man. I was talking to Matt Linseman. They're getting ready to have like a 2-foot blizzard. And I believe Monday, they're calling for like 40, 50 mile an hour winds up and down the Ohio spine, man. It's going to be nasty. That storm is going to be nasty. Things are changing, man. Things are changing here in the Northeast. Wow, it looks like every part of the lake is just shut down. Conrad, do you like work a line back and forth, or do you try to find new water all the time, man, or do you just try to let the fish reload?
Yeah, right now because of the areas that I searched, I only found fish stacked up in one area here. I mean, they're not stacked up, but I had, you see what I put on the board.
Yeah,
it's all been out of this area.
Right on.
So I'm just, making loops, changing baits, colors. I mean, I've taken fish every time I'll make a turn and come through. So,
right.
I had that giant in the morning. I'm hoping maybe another one or two in, and I'll dink one on the head.
Yeah, no doubt. Conrad had some good wise words, man. You can't catch fish unless your bait's in the water, and I don't think there's anybody that I know of that doesn't have a bait in the water more than Conrad Benetti. Efficient as all can be, man. Doesn't waste any time.
Yeah, you got to keep it in, man.
Got to keep it then. Exactly. Oh, we got one on.
Coming right at me. Ah.
Man, it looked like a dink anyway.
Yeah, it was probably small. She was coming right at me.
Yeah.
All right, good sign, though.
Good sign.
Good sign.
For sure. Let's look at that leaderboard once again. see here. 237 with your limit. I'm sorry, 327 with your limit. 327 3/4 to 182.25. Conrad Benetti leads the board, 115.75. Robert Brooks is right behind him at 84 1/4. A couple fish behind. Sherman Bishop making a charge, 74 3/4 inches. Looks like Sherman may have his limit there. And Ryan O'Neill, 64.75. So, yeah, I mean, by no means.
Hey, Greg, can you see what we need to call? Is it a 14 we're trying to call?
I sure can see that. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Yep, 14. You have a bunch of 14.5s, guys.
Jeez, come on, guys.
You have a ton. You have, let's see, 6 fish that are in the 14-inch range.
Well, they ain't mine because I only caught 2.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. Matt says supposed to be a balmy 7 above tomorrow. Wow. That's quite a difference. $7. That sounds like a fun. Jason Denise says, I wish I could be there with you boys.
Yeah, we could have used them today.
Yeah, for sure, man. Jason, I would say Jason was probably one of the most improved anglers last year. What do you think about that, Conrad?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it that way. I mean, he just put more time in on the water, you know.
Fair enough.
I think before he wasn't able to get out as much. He was able to get out and show what he could do, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
fair
but
enough.
yeah, I mean, definitely, you could call it, you know, major improvement, but he's got a lot of know-how, you know.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
For sure. Let's get to Charlie, man. Charlie looks like he's doing something here. Charlie, what you got going on, man?
Yeah, I'm just trying not to get something on these damn boats coming by me.
I hear you, man.
Now, I got into a little different area, a little different looking stuff.
Looks like there's something in your looks like there's something in the way of your phone, man. I don't know what's blocking it.
Oh, I got my pedal up.
Okay, gotcha. I got you. Well, yep, there we go. All right, let's get back with Chris from the Swamp Donkeys. Chris, man, flipping.
Looks like about a 4-pound gar next to me right now. This area looks a little bit better.
Oh, a 2-ounce weight boat.
Right on.
Where you going, son?
Let's see if I can get that gar in the boat. Just for fun here. No. Didn't want none.
Nah, man. You want to know that? All right, let's get back to Mr. Benetti. Watch him.
Well, good news is all the boats left this area. It's just me by myself now.
That's usually a good thing.
Yeah,
yeah, they're all over here, buddy.
I'm the only idiot.
It's amazing, man. Those boats can even get through there, man. I mean, it gets so matted up, man.
The water
Yeah,
he was out here, Greg. The water level's up about 1.5 feet, so a lot of the mats are actually submersible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, water level's up, so these guys can get in everywhere and anywhere.
Right on. Right on. Guys, I have an announcement I want to say real quick that starting shortly, we are working on some KFL swag with all the teams' logos and stuff, with hats and shirts and all that good stuff, man. We're working out a deal, so you can go to kflfishing.com and find all the KFL swag, including individual team stuff being able to be sold all at one place. It's kind of like the NFL shop, right? You're going to be able to find it at kflfishing.com. You'll be able to look and see, and there's T-shirts, hats, and all sorts of stuff, man, to buy for your favorite team and all that good stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll announce that. We'll show it, and all that good stuff. Will be fun to see. So we'll see.
What's that score, Greg?
Let's see here.
I like hearing it.
327.75 to 182 and a quarter. So yeah, it's a drubbing right now.
Sounds like a whole lot to hold on.
One on the stake.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drubbing. Copperheads are, they got their limit, pretty good limit, but a lot of 14s in there, man.
Need to call? I got a little dink.
Let's see, Matt. Matt's got a little. You need a 14 or 14 and a quarter or better, man.
Oh man, 16.
Okay.
Matt, you got a 16?
Yeah.
All right. 2 inches.
He said a dink. Matt just called a 16 a dink.
Yeah. You see that guy's average, man?
You're talking about fish, right, Conrad?
Yeah, that too.
Good morning, Mr. Todd Patrick. Good morning from SLC, Salt Lake City. I just figured that out. Right. Let's I'm gonna get back with Chris here. Chris, can you hear me, bud?
I got you.
Chris, man, what do you think about your schedule, man? You guys start at Alabama or Coosa Kingfishers, man. What do you guys think about your schedule?
Man, I look forward to it. I have not fished in Alabama before. I've fished some in Georgia, but I'm excited to see where they put us at home.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking forward. We're going to ask all the teams to submit their list of lakes by like January 15th. And then, kind of figure out what's from there. So Sam is asking what the score is. So those are just joining us. 327.75 to 182 and a quarter. The Florida Copperheads are running away with it right now, but you still got about another 2 hours, 15 minutes or so. 2 hours, 45 minutes. No, you guys are at 2 o'clock, 2 hours, 15 minutes to end. So, yep. But I mean, again, the schedule reveal I think was a big hit, guys. I thought we had a great show. A lot of people were watching. A lot of positive comments about the schedule, man. But you guys start on the road, man, which is no easy task against Coosa. And then let's see. I think you guys then week 2 are. Let's see. You're at home against the Southern Slayers, so that's not too bad. But at least got to go 1-1. You can't fall behind.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna move to a new spot here, I think.
Right on.
Thanks,
a run
Jason.
Here. I appreciate that, man. About the schedule. Yeah, the schedule, man, if anybody knows how hard that is, it's when you get 28 teams, you get 28 different combinations, times 8. It's tough. That's a tough ordeal, but we got it figured out. Chris, that looks like possibly the eastern side of Fellsmere as you're going down the channel.
We're all the way almost. Yeah, we went all the way through the S Canal, and now we're starting to push north a little bit.
Okay.
But it is, I can show you, it is chock full of hydrilla right now. This is what I'm looking at.
Oh, wow. Look how clear that water is, guys. Thick. Just thick. Wow. That's what Fellsmere is right there, man. I mean, it's just this long, elongated, flooded farm of hydrilla. That's what it is. And then, but each section, north, south, east, and west, is different. You know?
Right.
It has its own different characteristics, so to speak. Are you throwing a spook as well?
I was. I'm giving that up.
Right on. Comment in the sections what you would throw. If obviously Chris just showed what these fishing. Comment in the section what you guys would be throwing right now if you saw that or if you were there. I'd like to hear the answers.
I know what I'd be throwing if I was Danny Gant.
Right on.
Is Danny Gant on the board?
I don't think so. In fact, I don't think we have Danny on. We've never had Danny on yet. Let's see if we can get Danny Gant on. Pop him. Let's see here. Conrad, you're not doing a good job getting this this link out to your friends here, man.
Hey, I put it on the group chat. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Don't you know you need to take responsibility for everybody?
I guess, huh?
You know.
Yeah, you haven't been promoted yet in your field, have you?
Yeah, no.
Todd asked what the water temp and clarity is. The water temp 65 thereabouts. Clarity, it depends on where you're at, man. So
yeah, I'll show you how clear some of this water is over here. I don't know how well that'll show up.
Very, very clear. Yep. But if you go down where the boats are at, it's mudded up. So
yeah. And when you disturb some of this hydrilla, it gets very murky.
Yep. Jason, he said Danny has an 18 on the board. So
nice, very good.
Yep. Helps the cause.
The water temperature here is 69.8.
Todd says he'll throw a big worm through that.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Let it drop up and down those holes. Not a bad idea at all.
I think the boaters just look at the kayakers out here and they pick it and they see it and it's like a target to aim for.
Well, you know, you have 2-ounce weights too, bud. You can chuck at the fiberglass.
Out on it, if they get too close, it usually goes swinging.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Matt has a history. I've seen it firsthand about how he absolutely loves the boaters, man, and the boaters love him.
Big fan of Roland Martin. Big fan.
Roland Martin is a huge fan of kayakers, man. I mean, doesn't wash them at all. Slows down, very courteous to all the kayakers I've seen. So
he's gotten better.
Very, very respectful. After a few chats with the Florida Department of Game and Wildlife, I'm sure that changed his mind.
Yeah, right.
For sure. Jason says he'd say, I would daisy chain 3 big mistakes. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's actually pretty funny. I'm just getting the image of that. That's actually pretty freaking funny.
Here comes the meme.
Yeah. Right on. Right on. Scoreboard update. Still the same. 327.75 to 182.25. Conrad, I mean, you can't be disappointed with your performance, man. 115.75. Not bad at all, man.
Yeah, you know, I mean, for the day that we're having, it's just slow, man. It's very, you got to pay attention because when that bite comes, you know, you got to be focused, man. You can't be daydreaming.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
How many fish is the 115?
That would
I got
be
6,
seven. 7?
Okay.
Yeah, he's about 40% of your team. 30%, 35% of your team.
Heard that, guys? I need a raise, huh? 40% of the team.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, do it on a day that we get paid, not on the day of fun fishing.
That's right.
Who's got to rain on my parade, man?
Randy Newton, good morning. What's going on? He says, "What's going on, gents?"
What's up, Randall?
Andy is well known in Florida. Runs the KAF. Does a great job down there. So, if you don't like Randy Newton, something's wrong with you. Jason Denny says, that's right. He says he's getting you a free dinner, Matt. Conrad Benetti is giving you a free dinner. I mean, what else do you want out of the guy? You know, leads the team, 35% of your team's overall thing. You might be getting free dinner out of all this, man.
I thought I was 40%. I lost 5% in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm giving these other guys hope, Conrad, you know.
I didn't submit my 16 and a half yet, so.
Todd's asking, Conrad, what are you throwing, man? A swim jig?
No, 10-inch worm.
10-inch worm. Is it the same 10-inch worm color that you had showed me, or is it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the same one that Bobby went and bought like 1 million of.
And I swear to goodness, I did not show any. I have not told a single soul of what you throw.
No, I put it. I made a post about it.
Okay. I keep all that stuff secret, man.
Yeah, it's a great color out here, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Great color. I mean, all over the country, really.
Right. Yep. Well, since you made a post about it, why don't you tell the audience what color that might be?
It's I mean, I guess it's a variation of plum apple.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's more. It doesn't have green flake. It has a blue flake in it.
Gotcha.
So it's more of a purple worm with a blue flake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the green flake. I don't like plum apple with a green. I like it with the blue flake.
Why don't you go on Earth and pinpoint everybody where you're fishing at too while you're
here? I'll be putting up those GPS locations here shortly.
It ain't you know.
You know, people get so bitter and bent out of shape about all that stuff, which I can understand. But at the end of the day, man, those fish, they move a lot, man. And, you know, you can throw the same bait, same person be right next to them, and you not catch squat, and they're turning it up, man. That's how it goes sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, we got about 6 more minutes, and we're going to get out of here. Let you guys finish up this day.
It's a nice 8-foot alligator right here.
Sweet.
About an 8-footer up here.
I just had him come up airborne 2 feet out of the air and missed it completely.
Right.
What's going on with this phone now?
See what Matt's doing here. Following up. Now, Matt, you you just majority of the time are strictly top water, man. I mean, you know, you do mix up a little bit, but man, your bread and butter is pretty much top water all day long, right?
I mean, when you're fishing fisheries here and stuff, especially here in Florida, I mean, 90% of the bodies of water are, you know, 6 feet or less.
Right.
You know, that's in the strike zone no matter where you are.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. For sure. Randy, the totals right now, 327.75. That's the best 20 fish. There's 8 guys fishing from each team. So 327.75 to 182.25. So the Florida Copperheads are taking care of business. No doubt. For sure. All right, Chris, let's watch you for a little bit, man. Let's see what you got going on, man.
Right after I just missed one? Right at the boat? Okay.
We didn't see it. We didn't see that.
Good.
We didn't see that. Brian says Team Twad. Top water all day. Team Twad. I like that. That's a t-shirt. Hashtag Twad.
Yes, sir. Top water all day.
Top water all day. There's some guys in Texas that do the same thing, man.
Which side of the buoy, though?
We won't bring up that. We won't bring up that. Cast, pedal, cast.
Don't use my trolling motor.
All right, let's see if we can get the Frog Master himself, Mr. Danny Gann. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, man. How's it going?
How's it going, brother?
Slow for me right now.
I hear you. Todd asked when the next preseason game is. It's actually next Saturday. We have a 4-team preseason game, MLF style, on Welsh Reservoir. It's Lone Star Bandits, Oklahoma, Outlaws, the Arkansas Hogs, and the Louisiana Hurricanes.
Should be fun.
Danny, talk about your bite, man. You have 118 on the board, man. Looks like it's pretty dead.
Yeah, and the only reason I even found him because I actually saw him.
Oh, you saw? So it was sight casting, huh? Danny's got one of those Cricket wireless phones. We'll get back with him a little later. All right, we'll finish it out here. We've got about 1 or 2 minutes left. Conrad, yeah, we got about a minute left or so. Hopefully, we will see some scoreboards light up here, man. See what happens. And the Swamp Donkeys can make a game out of it. But right now, it's a slaughter fest. So Conrad, are you gonna be? You've got to. This is you have a dinner on this game tonight, man. You gotta make them pay and make them pay hard. I mean, a nice bottle of wine, some steak, some steak and surf and turf on the plate tonight. Times 7 or 8. I mean, you've got to make them pay for this, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it up right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it up right. I mean, they would do the same to us. I mean, I don't want.
100% they would do the same to you.
We didn't win it yet. There's still time, but it's looking pretty good.
You got to cherish every bite, every morsel.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There we go. I got Danny back on. Can you hear me, Danny?
I hear you.
Yeah, man. So talk about that 18 that you caught. You said you saw him.
Yeah, he. I guess he was blowing up some shad or something right there on this little point right here, and I seen him. I knew it was a bass. Seen his back when he rolled out, but it still took me probably 3 casts to get him to actually bite.
Gotcha.
Sick as he's looking. I mean, he just He's definitely hungry. You can tell that.
Right. Right on. Danny, we're having a hard time again, man. You're in and out, but we got most of that information, guys. We're gonna get ready to get out of here. Conrad, Matt, Danny, the Copperheads, absolutely tearing it up. Let's go ahead and post the scores here. 328.5 now, guys. Copperheads did upgrade, and the Swamp Donkeys are at 182.25. The Copperheads well in the lead here. But again, Swamp Donkeys could, they just need to catch their limit, man, and see what happens. But Florida putting it on them. Florida still needs to upgrade quite a few 14s. So again, it's Swamp Donkeys need both quantity and quality. But it's the day's young. Still, you got about 2 hours, and anything can happen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. But thanks everybody for joining. That's a little bit of preseason action from the KFL on Motion Sports and all the social media networks. Thank you to Three Bells for sponsoring this broadcast. So again, go check them out, threebellsoutfitters.com. Got any questions, whatever, just message us, whatever. But we'll see you guys maybe later this week. We kind of do a recap of this preseason game. And Conrad, enjoy your dinner tonight, man. Matt, Danny, enjoy your dinner tonight, man. It looks like you guys are on your way to a delicious morsel, courtesy of the Swamp Donkeys.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys. Everybody. All right. Take care, y'all. We are out.